From what we delivered on Saturday to tonight, it's chalk and cheese. So I said that we were weak on Saturday, and I thought we were. We laid down a bit, but tonight, to a man, they were magnificent.
That's a horrible word for you to have used about Saturday. How much thought did you put into the side you picked tonight and the system you used?
Well, we mixed it up. We wanted to be a lot more stronger in the middle of the back four, so we put an extra defender back there. But our distances were too deep. First half, we were inviting pressure. We got lucky a couple of times. Obviously, the penalty miss was a bad miss for them because it brings them back in the game. So we had a little tinkle with it second half, and I thought we looked a lot better second half.
But even in the first half, even though you said you gave up quite a lot of territory, Jamal and Cairo Mitchell gave you the threat on the counter, and Jamal fancied himself standing up one of their centre-backs in a one-on-one situation, and that's what brought the first goal.
Yeah, well, that was the plan. It was planned we could hit him on the counter-attack because they overload in wide areas. The two full-backs really push on. So I thought on the transition we could hurt them a little bit with the Sam Kelly and Loz, and especially Cairo up there. And to be fair, he finished, both goals were superb finishes, and that's the quality he's got.
And actually, Mitchell would have had a goal as well. He had a little dink in a one-on-one situation with the keeper, where the keeper made himself look pretty big. That would have been 2-0 pretty early. Yeah,
he put a shift in Cairo tonight. It's a hard task for him up there on his own, but he put his body on the line a few times, and he's only going to get better, Cairo, because he's a talented boy, and the more games he plays, he's going to come on.
We noticed during the first half, particularly at 1-0, there was a lot of chat going on about the organisation. When you look at the way the side played, was the organisation one of the most pleasing things?
Yes, yeah. We had to be organised tonight because the shape that we played demanded that. And then it's about concentration levels within the shape. So we got caught early on when the fella got booked for diving. They played really quick between the lines and got in, but from then on I thought we handled that really, really well.
So was the half-time substitution taking Danny off a tactical one from your perspective?
Yes, yeah, because we wanted to just get someone on the 18. The 18 was finding gaps between the lines, so we just changed it and put Jarves in a deeper role, and he nullified that one. And we really did grow into the second half.
Did you think when it got to 2-0 that you could see it out reasonably comfortably? Because Barnet hadn't threatened a lot round the back. Archie hadn't had a great deal to do.
No, we protected him really well tonight. We didn't Saturday, but we did tonight. The players in front of him put a shift in, and we limited Archie, and you can always count on him to pull some saves off when he's needed. So it was excellent. All round, it was an excellent performance.
And it's the sort of thing that it's not just the result, but it's the encouragement that it gives you for what follows, I guess.
It was the performance that was more than pleasing. I mean, the results help because it breeds confidence, but I just thought the performance tonight was really pleasing because our organisation and the way they stuck to the organisation was really, really good, and that would just breed confidence now. And now we can go into Saturday now and go again. And like I've always said, if you get momentum going, it's a hard thing to stop.
It's a tough schedule, but do you feel you've stopped the tanker a bit and turned it in the right direction now?
Well, I thought we did before Sutton, so it comes this football game's got a nasty habit of kicking you up the backside, so we'll see.
Just lastly, I think Carl was here tonight. How hopeful are you that the paperwork can get through reasonably quickly now?
Well, we're hopeful that it'll be through this week. I mean, both FAs have got the paperwork now, so it's just making sure that all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed. So he'll come in and he'll be magnificent for this group.
Happy bus home. Well done.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
You talked about the resilience they showed. It seemed to me that Rory McCauley probably exemplified that. He has to wear the blood on his head because he has a little drink about halfway through, doesn't he?
He was brilliant, wasn't he? He was brilliant. We had a good talk. Monday, yesterday, about the performance there, and it's very unlikely. Like him, he's by his own standards, he dipped a bit on Saturday, but tonight he was top class. He's got a nasty cut as well. So Carroll will work on that, and hopefully he'll be all right for Saturday.
You see him and Jamar and Ryan Jarvis, they're three players who know this standard of football, don't they?
Yes.
And that's so invaluable. I mean, you've got other players who haven't played it, do great jobs, but there's just something they stood out tonight, I thought. You know.
Well, that's the experience they've got at this level. So when we needed them, they stood up tonight. I thought Giles was excellent when he played in a little bit deeper, you know, and his experience was really, really good. And then Jamal was always on the counter, was magnificent for us.
As my colleague pointed out, it's 3 wins out of 4.
Oh, was it?
It's nice, isn't it?
Nice, isn't it?
Yeah. I know you don't count a certain one, but you know, it's nice once that momentum, as you say, it's important.
It's massive
becomes
for
habit.
us. Oh, massive for us. We just got to stay in this league, and the momentum will really help. And it's getting these lot to believe, you know, they can believe they can perform at this level, and we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll be all right. I'm telling you.
And a first clean sheet. In the league,
wasn't it? Yeah.
Which is a defender and a manager.
Yeah, no, it's really pleasing, and it's just not different units; it's the whole team, the whole squad contributed tonight. So there was some tackles, blocks, headers, everything you wanted in a game of football. So it was excellent.
And you've got some good players on the bench there ahead of Dover at the weekend. They always say it's a managerial headache, but I bet it's not.
No. I mean, to have that quality sitting behind you as well, and just turn around, you're thinking, right, okay, we can just. I mean, Cairo put a shift in. You put Dower on that runs around, and then Sonny comes on and just never stops running. So, but we need that. We need an impact from the bench as well.
I haven't got anything to add to that.
Okay,
Tremendous. Really enjoyed that.